Hey there, Scorpio. It's me here, Krystal Clear. Happy birthday to all the November Scorpios. I'm here to deliver to you Spirit's message for November 2024. I hope this helps you navigate the month. I'm going to start by pulling 2 cards for the overall energy. One coming into the month and one as you leave the month of November, Scorpio. So coming into the month, we've got nature spirits. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. Nature spirits, I love that. All right, let's see how the month goes. I do feel as if this is a big, I feel like this is a good month for honoring all parts of you. Nature, all elements, your fire, your wind, your water, and your earth qualities, having a full healing experience for you, but also connecting with lighthearted people, different types of people who are grounded, like the earth energy, making sure that you have people in your life that have passion and motivation, like that fire, making sure you have relationships that are deeply emotional and that they connect with you, and like the cups, the water. And also making sure that you can have deep intellectual conversations with people, the air energy. So I feel like nature spirits not only is integrating all of that healing and holistic healing of it all, not just within yourself, but making sure that your connections are a reflection of nature spirits as well. So that's why I'm like, well, let's see how the end of the month goes. Oh, okay, so it kicks up your intuition, your voices. With a tug at the gut, feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. And really, nature spirits and voices, they're very similar. I know, Scorpio, maybe you've tapped into some of your paranormal, mystical senses. Maybe not. I'd be happy to help. Visit my website, doitdivine.com, to learn how to tap into your intuitive communications. But what I feel is when you have this balance with nature, like with not only the qualities within yourself, but within the quality connections with other people, you're starting to learn like your intuition a bit better. You're starting to see it more clearly rather than from maybe a place of uncertainty or paranoia or fear. So where you have to be like protective and making sure that you're the one on top of things, taking care of things all the time. You're finally able to like be at better balance, to be at just cause, to be at better peace. And that's because you have the balance of nature within, but that you also try to balance the nature of the connections around you. All right, so let's see what we have here. We'll pull 4 tarot cards and see what else Spirit has to say. So we've got a 5 of Pentacles. Like, people do come to you and you take care of people all the time. So I feel like you're constantly giving, you're constantly supporting, and maybe you're happy to, but not to forget all the different parts of you, to make sure that you're nourishing all parts of you as well, and that these connections are also giving back, and that it's not just one way. And we've got the Hierophant. These are your beliefs. Like, what do you believe about this relationship so much that you feel like you have to put yourself out because of it, or not give to yourself because of it, to make sure that your partnerships are balanced? We've got the Emperor. Okay, I hear you. Let's pull one more. 6 of Cups. So this does feel like a lot like either family responsibilities. It feels like family. It feels like a lot of family healing. The Emperor is like the patriarch of the family, the father figure of the family, the masculine energy of the family. The Hierophant is the tradition of the family. It is the beliefs. It is the obligations. And so then when I've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups, it's like, can your beliefs and your connection with your family be something that helps you all grow and nurture each other together, rather than you being the one who holds it all together for your family and then you feel depleted? I feel like on either side, you get to decide, I'm going to continue to be depleted by this connection and my role in my family and in this world, or I'm going to allow for myself to speak for my needs and know that we all grow together, that when I'm thinking about my emotional needs, and again, going back to all elements, when I'm thinking about my water, my emotional needs, when I'm thinking my passion and my ambition, my fire, when I'm thinking about my discipline and I'm speaking what I need physically for help, earth, and what I need for people to say to me, to ask of me, to communicate with me, air. When I'm honoring all parts of that, then the connections work easier and they come together with better flow. So however this resonates in your family or your close relationships, it doesn't necessarily feel work related unless you've got a family business. Or it would be work related if your work dynamic does not support your family dynamic. So it will also be important for some of you to know that your work dynamic, you have to balance work and life, or else your work dynamic will not work, because it's important for life to be nurtured and to continue growing, not just your finances, not just your work. So if this is work related, it's also how does it support the family unit? And this mostly feels like, how are we supporting the family unit for Scorpio? And it's not supporting them where you're putting yourself out. It's how to support in a way that we can all grow together, that we can work together like a community, like a system, like an ecosystem. All right, so I'm going to pull a card here for Spirit's advice, Scorpio, as you navigate November. So conclusions are within reach. Yeah, so I think where there have been some relationships that have not been very respectful of the partnership, or maybe you have felt like you've been giving more, doing more. There's just, I feel like if it's two of you or whatever, you get on the same page. There is partnership, there is balance. Because you have to work on that for yourself. So if you want there to be balance within this conclusion and not have it be one of the conclusion that has to like clear it and end it so we never go back to it. But if you want to find a balance if you want to find balance in the conclusion, first find the balance within yourself. Make sure you're doing the work of the elements. So for the water, you want to think about your emotions. For air, you want to think about your communication. For fire, you want to think about like your motivations. For, which one didn't I say? Earth, you want to think about your like physical disciplines and responsibilities, and making sure you are honoring all four of those areas, as well as continuing to grow. So honoring where it does work and making sure you're finding where to continue expanding in those areas. And as you do that with yourself, it helps with your family dynamic as well. Ding. So don't forget to work with bringing yourself into balance to find balance in the rest of those connections. If you vibe with this message, Scorpio, please subscribe. I appreciate it so much. But either way, I hope this brings you some encouragement and insight as you navigate the month of November. I'm wishing you all the best blessings and love always. Take care.